All right, good morning and welcome to day 14 on the long trail. My name is Mosey and this is Rissa Romes. Woke up this morning, packed up, left the hotel. Huge thank you to Josh. We put a call for help out on the long trail Facebook page and he offered to give us a ride to trail this morning. Super cool guy. He's done the New England 67. He's working on his Northeast 115. He's done the long trail before, so we shared stories. And yeah, he'll be hiking in the Whites tomorrow, he said. I said, well, I'll be in the Whites in a few days. Maybe I'll run into you there at some point. Thanked him for the trail magic. He said it all balances out. He's had tons of help and rides himself, so he's happy to do it. So thanks again to him. Now we are starting the climb up Belvidere. The sun is shining, the sky is blue. I'm in much better spirits, and this is going to be a long, tough climb, but hoping for a good view at the top. So yesterday, I ran into some southbounders who told me that Belvidere was very rugged and Maine-like. And it may get that way. I still have a mile and a half left, but so far it's been decently chill, though steep. I will say though, I'm glad I didn't do this yesterday. I was so done mentally and physically. My feet were giving me such issues. And it's such a beautiful day. I'm sweating, don't get me wrong. But I will take this over the pouring rain. And looks like we may get a view on top of Belvidere. I was told that this is one of the best views along the LT. So we'll put it to the test. I wouldn't have gotten to see it if I kept going yesterday. Things work out and the trail provides. I keep hearing this beep beep. I have no idea what it is. Such a weird sound. So very strange. I had two very young children whiz past me, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes ago. Still haven't seen any adults or parents. Kids are long gone. That would freak me out. Absolutely not. All right, last little stretch to the top. Getting a little rock action here. Not too bad though. I'm almost to the summit, which means I went almost a mile since those kids passed me. Just saw them coming back down trail, asking if I had seen their parents yet. I said, I've heard people, but I haven't seen anyone. So, wild. And apparently that is an old asbestos mine, which I did not even know until now that asbestos was something that you mined for. I only knew like the compensation mesothelioma commercials. So yeah, pretty wild. Update on the kids. The parents did eventually show up. It felt so nice sitting up there. I just sat in the sun for a while and enjoyed the warmth. It felt really good. Very windy up on the tower though. It was very tall. So took a little break and then gonna keep trekking. And it is like ideal hiking weather. Mid 50s, sunny, slight breeze, but it definitely, now that I'm going downhill too, now that I'm in the tree cover, it's a little chilly. I kind of miss sitting in the sun. Well, after all the rain the last several days, we don't have to worry about water sources anymore. This is literally the trail. It's a water source. Just pulls the whole way down. My foot just slipped into a puddle. Now it's soaking wet. Just ran into some day hikers and they asked if I was doing the whole long trail. I said, yeah, doing it a little differently. I said, did the AT last year, so just picked up where it split off from. And they're like, oh my gosh, the guy in front of you did the same thing. I'm like, yeah, we're hiking together. He's just twice as fast as me, so. All right, well, this is Tillotson Camp, where we were gonna stay last night. And it's probably best we didn't. So Far Out describes this as an 8-person shelter, which I guess if you wanna get real cozy and cuddle with someone, that's possible. But that wasn't really the vibe for us. But yeah, if Ben, Ghost in the Machine, Christine, Steven, we're all here. Stubbs and Deagle usually hammock, so they wouldn't have been in here, I doubt it. But yeah, it would have been beyond full last night. So I got to soak in a tub and sleep in a warm bed. So I'm not upset with how yesterday ended. All right, up we go. So, rookie mistake. I didn't read the fine print on the water source I was planning on stopping at. And if I had, I might have gotten water at the shelter I ate lunch at instead. I'm coming around the corner, like I know I'm getting close to a stream. Then I see a beaver bog. I'm like, uh-oh. So I pull up Far Out, because all I'd looked at is that it was flowing. I didn't look at what it was in the description. I was like, yeah, beaver bog outlet. And I was like, ah, dang. Not the worst. I've drank it before. I'll drink it again out west. One day I'm sure I'll drink grosser water than this, but it's sad when you have a choice of nice water and you end up drinking bog water. I just got a text from my cellular provider welcoming me to Canada. Still got 20 more miles of Verizon. Be there soon though. So I gotta say, Belvidere was really nice this morning. But otherwise, it's kind of just been a putty day. Hasn't been much to see, just ups and downs. A lot of it slick. Now I've got a pretty steep descent to a parking lot, and then one last pud to camp. A little over 3 miles to go. Sometimes looking at the map is really disheartening. It's a 1.1 mile descent with 1,230 feet of elevation loss. And I was like, you know what? I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I'm moving pretty fast. Let me see how far I've gone. 0.1. I went 0.1. So it's going to be a long evening. Oh, I'm pretty much done with that descent now. And oh my gosh, I'm so tired. That was rough. My feet just feel raw. I've been walking in wet socks because I kept stepping in puddles and mud, so they're just not happy. Oh, if there was water and a tent site nearby, I'd probably stop short, but that ain't happening. So we got like 1.4 to camp. About that. Another climb, and then we'll be there.